In the world of technology, a single mistake can change the future forever. This is the untold story of how Steve Jobs, while building the iPhone, accidentally created his greatest rivals, Samsung and Android. A story of brilliance, betrayal, and the battle that shaped the smartphone world. Once upon a time, the mobile world revolved around a single name, iPhone. It was sleek, revolutionary, and felt like the future in your pocket. And at the center of this revolution stood Steve Jobs, in his black turtleneck, holding the device that would redefine technology forever. But there was a big problem that most people never saw: storage. The hard drives of that era were slow, heavy, and could easily break. Inside Apple's headquarters, Jobs was restless. He needed a solution that was light, fast, and ready for the future, and he needed it right now. That's when destiny brought him to Samsung's Chang-Yu Huang, one of the most powerful figures in the semiconductor world. Samsung had just what Jobs was looking for: NAND flash memory. Small, light, and lightning fast. But what Jobs didn't realize was that Samsung was not just a supplier. They were a student, quietly learning Apple's design secrets and studying every move. And as if one future rival wasn't enough, Google's CEO Eric Schmidt joined Apple's board that very year. Jobs trusted Google. He believed they shared the same vision. But behind the scenes, Google was secretly reshaping Android to look more like the iPhone. Then came the historic moment: the unveiling of the first iPhone, a single device that was a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator, all in one. No keyboard, no stylus, just your fingers. The crowd gasped, applauded, and cheered. It was as if the future had just landed on stage. But somewhere in Google's office, panic spread like wildfire. Android's prototype, which had a keyboard and looked nothing like the iPhone, was suddenly obsolete. Andy Rubin, the father of Android, rushed back to his team. They tore apart their prototype and started over, working day and night to redesign Android from scratch. And when they were done, Android 1.0 looked very familiar. Touchscreen, apps, slide to unlock. It felt like an iPhone, but it wasn't. When Jobs saw it, he was furious. "This is theft," he thundered. The war between Apple and Android had begun. The tech world was now split in two: Apple on one side, Android on the other, and there was no going back. Soon the first Android phone hit the market, the HTC Dream. It was new, exciting, and full of possibilities. Then came Samsung's Galaxy series. The student had now become a competitor, and it was ready to fight. Android began spreading across the globe at an unstoppable pace, reaching hands in every country, every city. Apple responded with lawsuits and innovation, trying to stop what it had accidentally set in motion. But Jobs knew the world had changed forever. The monopoly was gone. The future now had two roads. Android became the phone for the masses: cheap, customizable, and available to everyone, everywhere. By 2012, Android dominated the market, running on 70% of smartphones worldwide. Apple still had its loyal fans, but Android owned the numbers. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. In life and business, today's friend can become tomorrow's rival. The student you once taught can one day surpass the master and build a legacy of their own. And the one who moves fastest, who adapts the quickest, takes control of the future. Today, iPhone and Android exist side by side, each with its own loyal tribe. Some choose iPhone for its elegance and ecosystem. Others choose Android for freedom and variety. Both are here to stay, and every time you pick up your phone, you're holding a piece of history, a reminder of this epic rivalry. Because in the end, this was never just about phones. It was about vision, mistakes, and the race to shape the future of technology. And so, the smartphone world was forever split in two. Not just by technology, but by vision, rivalry, and ambition. Apple and Android, two giants, born from the same moment, locked in a battle that still defines our future today.